So, ngayon po, i-discuss ko na ito po yung adoption natin ng e-M&E tool. At nakalagay po ito sa enclosure 3 natin as part of the memo. Nasasaad po dito na consistent with the intent of consolidating the database for teacher professional development in preparation for the implementation of career progression policy, we are introducing the NAIAP e-M&E tool, which includes po yung INSET 2020 for registration form and end of INSET form for teachers and end of INSET form for school heads po. So, ito pong mga forms na to ay required po silang sagutan ng teachers and school heads po. So, bakit po natin sila masasagutan? First, yung registration forms para po makuha natin yung profile ng teachers at makita natin kung anong PD program ang a-attendan nila for this inset. Yung e-M&E tool po is accessible using this link po sa Google site. Mamaya po makikita po natin kung anong laman ng Google site at walk through po tayo ni Sir John sa website po natin, sa site po natin. Ito po siya, makikita po natin, ito po yung itsura ng e-M&E tool. Again, there is that general instruction na kailangan po namin mag-collect ng data para po in preparation for the implementation of the career progression policy. So makikita po natin dito mamaya kung ano po yung mga data na hihingin natin sa mga teachers at saka sa school leaders po natin. So, to ensure compliance po, as written in the memorandum and part of the enclosure, the schools division superintendents through the ESCO chiefs, in collaboration po with CID chiefs, shall conduct po an orientation and provide technical support to school heads on the proper utilization of the NAIAP e-M&E tool po. Likewise po, the school heads shall ensure that teachers are also provided with accurate information and technical support on the effective utilization of the NAIAP e-M&E tool. Kasi po, dun sa tool po natin, meron po mga information, like for example, school ID, yung mga demographic profile po ng school ay included po dito sa tool na to. And then, school heads are responsible po for ensuring that all teachers complete the INSET 2024 registration form prior po to their participation in any professional development programs, whether it's listed po in the memorandum or they have other programs that they will be attending or develop po. And teachers po may participate in at least one or a maximum of 5 PD programs po based on their learning and development capacity, regardless po of PD mode of delivery, online, face-to-face, or hybrid. Kasi po, meron din naman pong ino-offer si NAIAP, yun po ay masterclass at yun po ay online. So, if they want to join po, they can, aside from what is being offered po by the regions, divisions, and schools po. So, they can attend at least 5 or maximum of 5 PD programs po. So, like any other PD programs po, confirmed completion of the PD programs, teachers po must submit the end of INSET form, and then a certificate of participation shall be issued to the teacher who successfully completed the PD program. And this certificate of participation should be signed po by the school's division superintendent upon the recommendation of the school head. So, yun po yung pag-issue natin ng certificate, making sure that teachers have completed their programs. So, ito po yung e-M&E tool. Basically, profiling po ito para malaman natin kung ano mga PD programs ang na-attendan na ng mga teachers natin. And then, of course, we do not go away with yung usual nating M&E. We still have to do the end of day evaluation every day, and then yung completion report po ay gagawin pa din po natin. Doon po talaga kailangan pa din po natin siyang gawin at we do not forget po to do it. This is just like a consolidation form na part din po naman ng completion report po kasi kailangan po talaga natin makuha yung participants profile, list ng mga nag-attend ng mga program. So, ito lang po ay real-time data collection po namin. Kaya po namin to ini-introduce ngayon. Pero yung mga end of the evaluation, submission ng program completion report, you still have to do it po on your governance level din po. So, ngayon po, ipapass ko na yung floor kay Sir John para naman po i-guide tayo kung paano i-accomplish yung mga forms na na-mention ko po kanina.
Again, as mentioned, may forms na kailangan sagutan si teachers and si school heads. Now, for the teachers, our teachers will accomplish 2 forms. First is the inset registration form. Ito po yung sasagutan nila before the inset period. And second, yung end of inset form for teachers. Ito po ay sasagutan naman ng teachers after the inset period. Dito po nila i-indicate yung mga na-attendan nilang PD programs. Now, for the first form, for the instruction, first, punta po tayo sa Google site mentioned earlier and find the corresponding region from the list. So, ito po siya. So, for example, taga-car ako, I will select the car tab. Next instruction is click and accomplish the inset registration form link under the teacher's heading. Kasi pag kinlik po natin ito, yung region natin, for example, yung car, lalabas po dyan. For the first part, i-click ni teacher yung inset registration form. So, pupunta po sila dito sa form na ito. Ito po yung itsura ng first form for teachers. So, they need to agree to the terms in order to proceed. Now, after po ng pag-agree, the teacher must answer all the questions in the form truthfully for proper matching of their participation. Again, we are doing this in order to capture their participation to the PD programs. Yan po yung form. Kasama po sa kinukuha dito is yung DepEd email, PIN, and employee number. Now, bakit po namin kinukolect yun? Yun po ay magiging basis ng NAIAB and other offices for proper matching of records. Tulad po ng nabanggit kanina ni Director Lopez, we are initiating this in preparation for the career progression of our teachers. So, kung hindi po masagutan ito ng tama ni teacher, possible effect po ay hindi mamamatch sa kanya yung pag-attend niya sa isang PD program during this inset period. So, yun po yung end of the first form for the teachers. Now, for the second form, again, hanapin po ulit yung corresponding region from the list and click and accomplish the end of inset form for teachers under the teacher's heading. So, ito po siya, number 2. And again, they will be directed to the form. Kailangan po ulit nila mag-agree to the terms in order to proceed. And as a reminder ulit, kailangan po sagutan nila ng tama yung questions to the best of their knowledge para ma-match po yung kanilang participation sa record. Now, they will be asked kung ilan po yung attendan nila na professional development programs this inset. Kung isa lang ba, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Lahat po yan, for example, 2 yung sinelect niya, yung 2 na PD program na inattendan niya ay kukunan po siya ng detalye in relation to his or her participation to that PD program. Kung mapansin po natin, ito po ang second form na fill up ni teacher, yung personal details po na kinukuha sa kanya, school ID na lang, yung PIN and employee number. So, kung yung first form for teachers ay hindi nasagutan ni teacher ng maayos or hindi siya nag-fill up totally, hindi po namin mai-match sa kanya itong participation niya sa mga PD programs. Again, ginagamit po namin itong fields na ito to match their records. So ito po yung form. Ang hinihingi po, title, developer, learning modality, kung yung ba in-attendan ay face-to-face, online synchronous, asynchronous, or blended, and kung may CPD units ba ito. Tapos yung targeted domains din po ng mga in-attendan niya. Yung pre-test score, kung may pre-test yung PD program na iyon. Kung wala po, indicate lang po negative 99. Tapos, total number of items in the pre-test din po, since pwede po magkakaiba tayo ng total number of items in the pre-test, depende po sa PD program. Same with the post-test, score and total number of items, kinukuha rin po. And ito po yung for the second PD program, same set of questions lang po. Basically, hinihingi lang po talaga yung details ng lahat ng PD programs na in-attendan ni teacher. So yun lang po yung two forms na kailangan fill-upan ng ating teachers. Now for the school heads, two forms din po yung kailangan i-accomplish ni school head. Yung inset registration form and yung end of inset template for the school heads. Yung first form is similar to the teachers na first form, yung registration form. Same instruction, find the corresponding region from the list, and click and accomplish the inset registration form link under the school heads heading. So ito po, ang i-click naman po niya dapat is yung under the school heads heading. So they will be directed to the form similar to the teachers. Kailangan din po mag-agree to the terms in order to proceed, and the school head must answer all the questions in the form truthfully for proper matching of data. Yun. Similar din lang po yung fields na kailangan i-provide the school head. So yun lang po yung end of the first form for school heads. Now for the second form for the school heads, ito po yung medyo maraming details sila ipoprovide. First instruction is to find the corresponding region from the list and click and download the inset registration template for school heads link under the school heads heading. So, ito po siya. Ayan. Pagka-click po niyan, ito po yung lalabas sa file. Ito po ay isang spreadsheet file, Microsoft Excel. Ida-download po ito ni school head and kailangan po niya fill upan yung details na ito. Yung name niya, yung debit email, TIN, school ID, SDO, and region. Again, yung professional development programs, in details po ng professional development programs na nangyari sa kanyang school ay kailangan niya i-provide. Meron po kami inilista na dito, yung mga offered na po ni NEAP, nakalista na po rito. Now, for those not included here, the school head can add rows below para mailagay po niya yung iba pang PD programs na nakandak sa kanyang school. So, kailangan po yung title, yung developer. Yung developer po is a drop-down menu. Let me switch the sharing to the actual file. Ayan, share ko po sa inyo yung site. Na kunwari ako po si school head under car region. So, i-click ko po yung end of inset template for school heads. So, didirect po niya ako dito sa Excel template. Ilan lang pong i-download dito bago fill upan. Again, hindi po kayo makaka-edit dito sa mismong file na ito. Kailangan niyo po siya i-download, save as, and download a copy to your computer. Then, tsaka niyo po siya i-edit. So, kailangan po yung title, as mentioned, dito sa baba. Kung wala po dito yung title ng PD program sa inyong school, i-add lang po ni school head dito sa baba. Yung title, yung developer, ito po ay drop down. ang pagpipila po dito is developed by the school, the SDO, the region, or the central office. Yung delivery modality, ito po drop-down din. It can be face-to-face, online, synchronous, online, synchronous, or blended. Yung allocated budget in Philippine pesos and utilized budget, ito po ay per PD program. Yung fund source, drop-down din po siya kung sa school MOE po siya kinuha or sa HRD fund. Now, kung may PRC accreditation po yung PD program, ilagay lang po dito yung PRC accreditation number and the corresponding PRC CPD units. Next information needed is the QA certificate. Tanong lang po dito is kung mayroong QA certificate. Drop down din lang po siya na yes or no. Then next part, ito po yung mga naka-green, naka-highlight ng green na cells. Ito na po yung number of teachers trained per plantilla position. So ilagay lang po ni school head dito kung ilan po yung na-train na, for example, head teacher 1 dito sa corresponding PD program. And yung, again, yung arrangement po nito ay yung plantilla positions is alphabetized. Now, next part po is the number of teachers trained per grade level. Yan, kindergarten up to grade 12. Indicate lang din po ni school head kung ilan po yung na-train per PD program. And the last part is the number of trained per subject taught. So, AP, English, EBP. Number of teachers trained na, for example, nagtuturo ng science and under this PD program. So, kailan lang po i-accomplish ito lahat ni school head. After accomplishing the form, rename the file to their school ID. After renaming the file to their school ID, submit it via the link under the school head's heading. So, ito po siya, yung item 3 under the school heads. Now, pag kinlink po ni school head itong, for example, sa card, pupunta po siya sa isang folder. Ito po, pupunta po siya dito. Hanapin lang po niya yung SDO na nakakasakop sa kanilang school and doon po ilagay yung accomplished file. Load the file under the folder of your SDO. So, yun lang po yung 2 forms na kailangan i-accomplish ni school head. So, ilang Sir Mark for our part, back to you.
Ayan. Hello po. So, ang FAQ natin, can the private schools attend? Yes po. Our private school teachers may attend po. Our evaluation link po will be open to any account po. Kahit po hindi debit account, so pwede po. And I would just like to add that after the master classes po, meron pong option ng ating participants to engage at a collaborative expertise. Ano po, yung collaborative expertise, meron po tayong link na inilagay po dun sa memo para dun sa guide on how to utilize the approaches learned from the sessions in the master class. Nandun na po yung guides, yung mechanics po on how they are going to perform or to conduct the collaborative expertise. Yun pong magkakandak ng collaborative expertise ay makaka-receive pa rin ng certificate of recognition, and then yung mga participants naman ay makaka-receive ng certificate of participation. Ayan. This will be a good opportunity for the application of learning. However, hindi na po CPD accredited itong certificates na matatanggap nila sa collaborative expertise. Pero doon po nakalagay na i-implement na lamang po para ma-apply yung learning. Ano po? So, madalas din pong natatanong sa atin, paano po kung hindi NEA program at hindi quality assured? Ano po? Paano po kung may design and develop na? Doon po muna sa paano kung may design and develop na, yes, they may implement po as long as ito po ay quality assured. Ano po, kailangan po quality assured ito. Sa ngayon po, okay lang po na hindi CPD, na walang CPD units na hindi pa po siya accredited ng PRC, but we encourage that next time po, we are very much aware that we are having our inset, our trainings every year. So we highly encourage to apply for PRC accreditation.